transportation world. Stone Stanza coming at you. My dispatch name, trucker's name, my artist name. Write screenplays on the side too, and when I get time, give it back on the side. Yeah, I'm leaving Oregon on my way to Ohio, and I just wanted to go with the topic real quick that I just faced. I wanted to tape it, but I didn't tape it. But the discussion is basically we have bias in the world, but bias in the transportation world, and how we should handle ourselves morally, ethically, humbly, gracefully, and remember that as human being, man or man, to make everything balanced, to winnow out the bias. Bias comes in many ways. You can have a bias of color, or just because somebody's skinnier or fatter, or somebody's taller or shorter, simple things, or one could be smarter and the other one went to college for 8 years and can't end up with, but it's under the law of bipolar polarity. You suppress your thoughts that give you low frequency. That's where bipolar comes from. Also, people don't suppress the bad thoughts. So basically, I was a comm check. I found out that I didn't use all of the comm check, so I could use the rest of it. And this is where I came in, where I thought I was getting shorted by the accountant team, TQL. They explained everything to me. So I had $100 and something. I just used it towards gas. While I'm in there waiting, it says it's going to be a brief wait. I waited about a half hour for a truck in front of me. One time I waited longer than that, but it's a waiting game. So I guess the guy has his son come out, and it's cool. I just told his son, because his son came with an attitude, don't you ever in life, in this game, in this world, come with an attitude, especially in the trucker's world. Your dad did a dangerous thing by sending you out here, by saying, well, hurry up, you yellow truck, we have to go. I said, young man, that's not how you address, because there's going to be 3 different attitudes. Somebody's going to ignore you and laugh at you. Somebody's going to smack the hell out you. Or somebody is just going to laugh it off and don't even ignore it, and it's going to make him either roar up or whatever. So the father came out as I came out, and I said, sir, you're sending your son a man's job? First of all, that's a coward. And he said, yeah, I've been waiting. I said, sir, I've been waiting too. I have a comm check. So basically the gas attendant, because the gas pump was messed up also. It wasn't messed up, the computer. They had to get it straight. We took an extra 15 minutes. So I explained, if I have the manager out here fixing the pump, if I have them, the Comcast, there's some things I can't control. We cannot overstep here. Although he thought and I told him, I come in peace. But you have to learn to be professional, but I come in peace. Him and his son said, okay, everything was over. So I took it as it was over. So basically, I'm getting gas. There's another guy on the side. And he starts to explain, you made the guy in a wait long. So the good thing, the other manager was there. So I said to him nicely. So he kept saying it again, pointing at the other guy. So I said, listen, there's a parable that says, when you get into somebody else's business, grabbing a dog by his ear. So basically, if you grab your dog by his ear, he's going to bite or he's going to feel uncomfortable. And there's more to that parable. But as I told him, that wasn't none of his business. The point was, me and the guy squared away, son. We all learned a lesson and we all went off in peace. Now here comes the other guy. So I tried to be peaceful. So I just said peacefully, we're truckers, sir. I'm professional. But you are bringing a negative feeling that is biased. Not only biased, but it could be biased because The other guy was Spanish also. I explained to him about the culture, Trinidadian, Indian, indigenous doesn't just come in one color. You have indigenous Irish people, you have indigenous colored people, Indian, such. That's why it's the human man. And I don't fall for that. I stay professional because it's the character of a person. But when he said it, I said, listen, as a trucker, would you like to go over here and get something off your chest? He didn't want to say anything, so I said, I'm going on a piece. You're not going to. So he points back at the guy. I see the other guy that I made peace with go like this. I know I shouldn't have, but I gave both of them the finger in front of their face while the manager was there. He laughed. The manager said, I'll help you because I see the rudeness about these guys. But it's not worth it a lot of times, although you have to protect your freedom. But you have to be respectful. I learned you have to be patient on the roads of life. You can't rush everything. You can't rush to go make the money without being safe. You can't go place to place without morally conducting yourself properly. Sometimes you do have to get an attitude, but that doesn't mean you have to carry that attitude. That doesn't mean that you have to act a certainty person or certainty. Certainty is professionalism, parameters. This is what we're supposed to carry ourselves in the transportation world. And this is what I was saying a couple YouTube pages back that I had made. And one of them was when I was at Lion Foods, and one of the girls worker, she had, I'm not going to say lie, but she was dishonest. So the other two came out, and then the one that lied, they tried to send her. It seemed like they just tried to send her because she was the same color, and I had to stop it. I'm professional. I allow no bias, no prejudice, no nothing around me. I don't allow it. But it wasn't nothing to get upset, but just to say, stay mindful, stay safe, be respectful to one another. Stay out of other people's conversations or business unless somebody's getting oppressed or somebody's wrong. But we all can take correction as grown men and women. So with that, there should be no bias at all in the transportation world. Shouldn't be any in the world, but really transportation world, because you're dealing with the roads of life. You're dealing with the roads. You're dealing with different attitudes. So I encourage myself to be humble. I encourage even you to be humble sometimes. And sometimes humbleness is quiet, meekness is quiet, and maintaining the goodness inside of you. But sometimes humble is also sticking up and putting that person in their place, but not doing it in an ignorant way. And as I left the two men there to themselves in their little world, later they'll see, life will show them it doesn't go like that. While one is sticking up for another, or another sticking up for another race, or such and such, it's all in confusion. Do what's right out here in the transportation world, and know safety comes first. All around safety, and that's morals, respect, ethics, and the whole yard, the whole nine, and past the whole yard. And it keeps going, it's infinite. Stone stairs are coming at you on the way to Ohio. Be safe. John's Authorized Delivery LLC. Have a wonderful day.